that it? Are we doing that? We're doing that. All right. Let me just move some stuff here out of the way so we can start, talking and doing stuff. I need to make a new hat. So if anybody has any suggestions for the type of hat they'd like to see me make and wear for the summer, let me know. Trash. That needs to be filed. I'll probably put this guy away. So, how is everybody doing today? Alright, and the chat is live. Oh, way too hot. I'm going to set this over here. And hopefully I don't forget about that during the course of the stream and it gets cold. Probably will. Did that last time. It's very disappointing. Let's see. Well, a happy birthday to my buddy Rob Pachi. And, this is a blast from the past, Jason Yasinskis. Let's get this shared to the Book of Faces, shall we? Yes. Yes, we shall. Share. Copy. Facebook. Battery on that finally wore out when, predictably when I needed it the most. Knightsmith. First off, and tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day. hey, finally a random screenshot that doesn't make me look like I'm stoned or just being pulled out of jail. I'd say that's an improvement. I was making some of the skull, what you call it, railroad spike knives yesterday. I forgot how fun those were. It's just been such a long time that since I've made them, I haven't made them since last year. But they really are a joy to make. It's just kind of fun to play with, you know? And personally, I like doing sculptural work of bladesmithing. I'm much more into the sculpture of it. But can't always do everything you want. You have to do everything that's needed like 70% of the time. And then like 20% of the time is doing the stuff you want. And the last 10% is that's where you experiment and play. At least in my experience. That's how I try and order my life. Though it usually goes to 20%, or usually 90% work and 10% doing what you want. More often than not. More often than it should be. So I had to clean my car out and got taken away yesterday. Made a TikTok about it. Very sad. It's a good car. I like that car. Had a lot of memories in that car. Mostly good memories. A few not so good. But that is what it is. And either way, it's gone. And, starting to go through all the stuff. I had this stuff that I accumulated in there because for like 3 years I basically lived in my car, popping between work and the shop and home and taking care of the little man and just hopping and bopping all over the place. I found one of the early J-hooks I made. Rusty. It's been kicking around the car, so of course it's got some rust on it, but it's interesting. This was actually from, and I have a raw piece here. Back in the old times, they had, if you wanted to put carpet on your stairs, they didn't have all these glues and staple guns and everything else. So what they would do is they would use this. Well, not exactly this, but what this came from. You'd have a little doobly-doo that's anchored onto the stair, either side of where the carpet would be, and then you pop one of these on, which one in the wild, this one's broken, looks like this. It's supposed to be straight. I got a bunch of these from a buddy of mine. I forget how he came across them, You can see like they have a little indent here and a little finial, so that indent's probably where they hooked onto the thing. And all it was meant to do was keep the carpet fast to the stair. I think they're about, they're about 24 inches long. Not quite. But yeah, I had about a dozen of them at one point. It was the last one. That gift made me, one, a bunch of money, and two, it was incredibly fun. It's always fun for me to work with found materials, to go through the whole, what is this not, how can this be used, what was it, just the whole rabbit hole of what this object is, what can it become, how, why, histories. That's the fun part for me. There's a lot of things that are the fun part for me, like getting paid. Getting paid is also the fun part. So now I'm on the task of trying to find and figure out what my next car would be. I think I'm probably going to go with the Subaru still. Maybe an older model. Nice if it had a sunroof. That'd be real cool. Not necessary, of course, but cool. Ideally, I would prefer a standard transmission, but there's something to be said about beggars and choosers and whatnot, Where did my vape go? I swear to God, I just had it. Anyways, I'd lose my head if it wasn't attached to my shoulders. I really would. I really, really would. It's not my pockets. Un momento, por favor. Yeah, I'd lose my head if it wasn't attached to my shoulders. I firmly believe that. Yeah, now comes the time to start binging and purging. No, really just purging everything. Though I did rescue this guy. And he is definitely worse for wear. So, Han Solo and Carbonite, it's kind of hard to tell what it is now. But I think I might want to restore this. I don't think I have any paints that really do this justice, though. So I need to think about how I want to do that. I think I have to remove the magnet as well. It's starting to get a bubble. This was supposed to just be a fridge magnet, and I've had this on my car for the last 5 years, almost 6 years, 6 years almost, yeah. Just stuck to the outside, riding along with me. It's gonna be raining all day. Got a lot to do, not a lot of time to do it. So, another little project I've been working on. I need to order some small parts for it. But it's the birdhouse. Nice little birdhouse. I thought it was pentagonal, and so I, got everything together as if it were to be a pentagon. I was wrong. It's supposed to be a hexagon. So what's going to happen is I'm missing a part. Normally that wouldn't be a problem because it's 3D printed. The problem is the 3D printer decided to die. And that is a problem. That's a big problem. So, what I'm planning to do is I'm going to order a new hot end and a new feeder for it. And hopefully everything will play nice. And I'll be able to get this up and running very, very quickly. Alan, good morning. How are we doing today, brother? I got some coffee that's way too hot and some Thin Mints that are calling my name. I have a ton of wood to go drop off at the shop today. I'm just hoping I beat the weather. It's not looking like I'm going to. But, you know, that's life. So how are we doing today, Alan? And what are you working on this week? I saw that new truck you have. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. You deserve those new toys. I don't need the kit. I just need the hot end. Kit's $16, so add to cart, and then I need the feeder thingy majigger. where can I find that? Now these parts, they're not hard to replace or anything. The problem is, I don't know which ones I'm supposed to be looking for and which ones I'm not. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. But yeah, so yesterday I was actually able to, while the apprentice was there, because she was working on a handle, I was actually able to get some hammer time in. And I primarily worked on the making some those railroad spike knives. I don't know why that was so hard. I have one sitting right next to me. Man, those are fun though. They really are fun. What would make it more fun is if I had a power hammer to draw it out. So I can then really just focus on the sculptural aspect of it and really put the time into making things look pretty. Yeah, people love those railroad knives. I have some little turnbuckles here. Not turnbuckles, little knobs. Brass knobs too. At least mostly brass. I'm not sure really what the metal is. Not magnetic, but whatever. Let me find a little project for those. Those were some of the tuners from a piano. So it'd be nice to be able to get that, get those onto something. I'm just not sure what yet. It needs to be something small, something pretty. Something that's worth, putting a 200-year-old drawer pull on. I'll find something. I got a bunch of them. I got 4 of them. And they're so nice. I almost want to keep one in reserve just to cast it. Because in another month or two, I do want to be able to get my hands on what you call it. A furnace, so I can start casting things. Time for a cookie. Also yesterday, I reconditioned my table saw. That thing was covered in rust. Absolutely covered. Like, to a shameful degree. But, you know, whatever. Part of life. First sip of coffee. Always the best. Yeah, I'm looking outside. I don't think I'm going to beat that rain. New truck is nice. I bet it is. You were spending an inordinate amount of time trying to fix up that last one. So, hauled its first load yesterday. Well, what'd you haul? I think this is the part I need. I mean, we'll see when it gets here, right? And parts are ordered. Let's see. Fully stacked bed of firewood, about half a cord. Nice. Oh, I hear the birds. They're all getting ready to hunker down for the storm. I have an SUV right now piled high with material. Not exactly sure how I'm going to handle it. I mean, most of it goes to the shop. So there's that. That's the easy part. Some of it comes in here. But it's all kind of commingled. Which is a problem. A lot of it's not like nice wood too. I would definitely recommend the lot I got her from. Would you now? You mind sending over that information? Because I need to find a car or truck, like, now. The problem is, I don't think I'll get my my insurance payout check for another week or so. Which is problematic. I mean, I should have enough money that I could throw $1,000 down on anything. But yeah, send over that information. I'll take a look at it, see if I can, you know, give them a shout, maybe give them some business. I do have my eye on a Subaru, because of course I do. I love my Subarus. They're great little vehicles. Yeah, Subarus are great vehicles. Let's see. He does financing. I need financing. Yeah, send over that information, please. You know what? I might just go over and take a look today. See what it has in stock. Thank you. With this weather, I almost want to go back to bed. can't, but I want to. I don't know what it is, but all week I haven't been able to sleep right. And like my neck and my shoulders have just been getting tighter and tighter. And today I have a bit of a migraine. Hopefully this coffee will help alleviate that, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's probably not open today. You know, Pennsylvania has laws against stuff like that. Send a pay for this card. Thank you. I got that. Yeah, but might as well take a... Actually, let's see if he has... See if he has anything online. Take a look at. Might be able to save me a trip. Showing he has 3 vehicles. 2008 Kia Rondo, $4,000. Okay. He has 2 sedans, a Buick LeSabre, a Buick LaCrosse, and a Kia Rondo. Take a look at this Kia Rondo. $90,000 miles. A 4-speed automatic, front-wheel drive. Max seating of 7. Really? How the hell can you fit 7 people in that tiny ass car? Unless you're tossing people on laps and stuff. That's a 5-seater. Come on. Yeah. Definitely worth a look. Site hasn't been updated in a while. Okay. So I got to run down there. Well, it's definitely worth a look. His car goes real quick. His cars go real quick. Has a Titan crew cab for $5,500. Oh. Now that is definitely worth a look. That is definitely worth a look. So The Apprentice. She's doing all right. She's doing pretty good. I have her working on a friction folder right now. She spent all day yesterday. She didn't touch fire at all. She spent all day yesterday working on a handle. We're going to see how she turns out. Tiny little blade. Little handle. I haven't done a friction folder in God knows how long. But they're fun little things. It's a fun little thing to try and fabricate. Hopefully she'll be able to get the hang of it and can, pump out a few of them. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take a spin by that place today. I'm gonna be somewhat in that area anyways. Yeah. Oh, I do think I'm gonna call it for the day because this migraine is starting to heat up a little bit. I have a lot to do, so I do think I'm going to end the live stream a little early, unfortunately. But I definitely need to get some medicine for this headache. So, yeah. Anyways, Alan, thank you so much for the information. I'm definitely going to be taking a look at that at some point today. I'm going to be taking a drive down there. And, yeah, I appreciate it. So, thanks for coming out. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. And thank you for helping make this world better, one kerf at a time. And we'll see y'all later.